RMJ movie reviews with an on-the-fly movie review. I'm actually doing this from a different location. I actually just went to the Arnold Classic yesterday weekend. I actually should have did a YouTube video from the Arnold Classic, but that was the first time I'd ever gone. So I was so like overwhelmed with everything that I just didn't even. It was nuts. It was nuts. I had a great time. I'll put a video up that about that later. But I'm gonna do my on the fly movie review of Logan. I actually saw this film Thursday night. I actually saw it like as soon as I got off work. I went straight to the theater and saw it. Logan was crazy, man. Other people who are in their mid 30s. Hugh Jackman has been playing the character now for pretty much, I mean, my entire adult life. X-Men 1 came out the summer I graduated from high school, before I was my freshman year of college. And when Hugh Jackman was announced to be Wolverine back then, me and all my friends were like, who is Hugh Jackman? This dude is Wolverine. But now Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. And in that first X-Men movie, which is, by the way, I rewatched some of it like about a year ago. It's pretty dated now, but again, it's a product of its time. It was a big hit when it came out. I was very excited for it. I still think it's an okay film. One and two, one is good. Startup, I give it a pass with some of the flaws. Two is just a great movie. Just a great movie. It may not have the most action, but it's a great story. Three, we all know, cool action, but they dropped the ball on that one. Origins, horrible. The Wolverine, great comeback. This film, Logan, is nuts. It's nuts. This is just a well done film. It's a great film. Now, this is really more character driven, so it's not really an actiony thing, but the fact that it's a hard R, brutal violence, Hugh Jackman, you really basically that scene in X-Men 2 when he pins the dude up against the refrigerator, you get an entire movie like that, but you get full on. Imagine if Paul Verhoeven did that refrigerator scene from X-Men 2. You kind of get that here. And it's just sorry guys. This is just a great film. It's a great film. Um, it's also kind of a little bit westerny. You know what I mean? It's got kind of westerny overtones to it. This is very much like kind of like the movie The Crow or Watchmen, where it's a graphic novel style feel to it. Very adult, very down and dirty. I really like that, and it's a different take. It's a different take on the Wolverine character. Um, Hugh Jackman really plays a different twist on it. This is not the Wolverine of the original trilogy, or even or even Days of Future Past, where he's real cool and you're gonna give me the keys to your car, some money for gas, you end up in the hospital. No, this isn't that. This is like if you took Bruce Willis in The Last Boy Scout, Joe Hallenbeck, that's Wolverine here. Like Wolverine is just like down and dirty. He's got the dirty beard. It was for me, the character being with me ever since I've been 18 years old. It was very hard for me personally to see Wolverine like this, man. I mean, it's not the fact that he's crazy and he's psychotic and he's raw, which that's great, but it's the fact that I mean, literally how Bruce Willis's character in The Last Boy Scout wakes up in a car and they throw a dead squirrel on him. That's pretty much how Wolverine is here. Like Wolverine wakes up, sleep in a car, he's getting carjacked. Or like in a city near the Mexican border, and he's like getting beat up. It's nuts, man. And Professor Patrick Stewart, it's heartbreaking the way it's so heartbreaking. This is a heartbreaking film, flat out. This was brilliant in this movie is that they can take a comic book movie and make it heartbreaking. It's oh man, Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. They just oh man, it just hurt, man. It really hurt. They took a superhero movie and made it feel like a hardcore like drama. It was very well done, and I really enjoyed the film. Now, one of my YouTubers who I love to watch, and I love this person's channel, said that it's a hard R. Don't bring your 13-year-old. I'm gonna say the exact opposite. My father took me to see Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone when I was 11 when that film came out. So I say, Take your 13-year-old kids because they'll love it. Trust me. I saw RoboCop when it first came on video in 1987, so I don't know how old I was. Maybe I was 6. I loved it. Take your kids to go see it. This is a hard, bloody R. It takes no prisoners, so look. Your kids will love it. Trust me, they will love it. But that's how sadistic I am. Great film. I loved it. Of course, it does have a couple things in there that you'd expect to happen. There's kind of a little bit of a twist in there that kind of reminded me of the Clint Eastwood Kevin Costner film, A Perfect World. A little bit kind of a. I'm not gonna give all the way, but those of you all who know that film will know this kind of development in the story when it happens. But it's a great movie. It's a great movie. That's really all I can say about it. And also I'm really tired from the Arnold yesterday too, but it was fantastic. Great send off. It ain't everybody's cup of tea. Let me tell you that this is not Days of Future Past. This ain't X-Men 2. This ain't X-Men 1. This ain't The Wolverine. This is a down and dirty graphic novel style, hard R character study of the character Wolverine and Professor Xavier in the X Men universe. It's a great film, um, and it doesn't have any after credit titles or whatever, which is fine with me. So they took a different take of it, and I think this was the perfect send off. Great film. So thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and leave comments down below about Logan, how you felt about it, how you felt about the hard R, which I loved. RMJ Movie Reviews. I'll see you guys soon.